disturbing, Mr. Saani Adib. Very disturbing. I don't know what to make of what I'm hearing him say. Police officers punching him, and the accusation is that he might have exchanged harsh words or whatever it is with the police officers. Does this come to you as a surprise, or you think that perhaps Mr. Kotin is over-exaggerating the narrative?
Well, this is not coming to me as a surprise. And however, I'll be very diligent with what I'd say here because, of course, investigations has been still...
And he has reported to the police investigations
Indeed.
Professional Standards,
However,
PIPS.
you know, we have instances where law enforcement officers who are supposed to be honor-bound to defend and to protect do things that are inconsistent with the law. And it is quite worrying, especially at this time where we are very concerned with the waning public interest and confidence in law enforcement. And trust me, without the cooperation of the public, you cannot do your work. When in 1822, Sir Robert Peel became the Home Secretary, that is the Interior Minister in the UK, and in 1829 he put together the Metropolitan Police. He came out with certain principles called the 9 Pillar Principles of Modern Day Policing, and that has been the benchmark for best international police practices.
Is it to say that you feel that the Ghana Police Service is not adhering to these international best practices or standards?
The international best practice is hinged on harnessing your relationship based on cordiality, trust and respect between your outfit and the people. And it's also very categorical about the fact that you should try as much as you can to reduce the level of force unless in extreme circumstances you use against the public, because it is opined that the more force you use against the people, the less you get them to cooperate with.
I know that the police service are doing their job. I must be honest. I've faced a lot of instances where, I mean, I close from work pretty late. I've had to be stopped by the road and I've been roughed up and searched. And, well, I mean, they're doing their job, but I sometimes feel the way they go about it, the aggression, they cock up guns on... Well, I'm an innocent person as far as I know. I'm minding my own business and you've stopped me. I have complied. You're searching me. You shouldn't be excessively aggressive in trying to show power or force. Right this afternoon, I was stopped on the highway by police visibility Operation Calm Live vehicle right in the middle of the road, a hot afternoon when I'm dropping my child to school. And so some of these narratives, sometimes, if you say them, it might sound as if you are bastardizing the police service. I reckon that Mr. Kotin has been seen as being too critical of the police administration, for which they told him that big men sent them to him. Do you believe this? That some people are sent to more or less people like that? Beat him up, technically.
Well, like I indicated, investigation is being conducted, but like you rightly mentioned, we have some police personnel doing wonderful things. I mean, we cannot bastardize the importance of the police service in harnessing our democracy in the country. However, just like any other human institution, even in the military, recently I brought up the issue of one Lieutenant Oklo Timothy of the 48th Engineers
who vandalized your property.
Who vandalized some property in Tamale. To date,
Nothing has been done. What are your expectations of this case from the PIPS, the police PIPS unit?
I am hoping that it doesn't just end here. Proper investigation is done, and whoever is found to have misbehaved or done anything that is inconsistent with the values of the profession in which they are should be brought.
But the police PIPS doesn't have the record of investigating and finding their own people liable. I don't suspect that this will go anywhere. Actually,
I think I'm tempted to agree with you to a very large extent, because we've had a tendency of the police sweeping under the carpet anytime any of their personnel does the wrong thing. But I don't think it is helping them, in a sense that one of the surest ways to get the people to buy into and engender the support of the people and to make everybody part of the policing process
is to promote fairness.
Is to promote fairness and, of course, to make the service accountable to the people. However, anytime we have issues of this coming up, we have internal investigation process
and then nothing happens.
And nothing comes out of it. And I do agree, because I mean, how possible are you expected to be fair when you are asked to investigate your father? So I think it is important that we rather get a neutral body to go into some of these
Right,
issues.
Ms. Adib, we're grateful for your time. Thank you extremely. Sani Adib is a security analyst. I'm Stephen Enti. I'm a journalist. This is News at 10. We're live from the News Hub at Adib Saani. We'll be right back. Please stay.